All right, hey guys, welcome to this. Let me get that, try and get that light. The kickoff Zoom for Scentsy Power 30. I'm going to tell you, we took some really quick information and threw together a little Zoom call and some ideas that home office sent us. And they sent it to me like 3 days ago. I sent it to our leaders and we were like, let's do this. And we wanted to start on September the 1st because it's a new month, a new catalog season, new everything. So I figured this is a perfect day to kick off this little program. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory as to what it is and how Scentsy came up with this. I posted a few days ago the keynote speech from Orville that he spoke in Minneapolis this past summer in July. And this is where this whole program is stemming from. He talked about how just using 30 minutes a day on specifically focused areas in your business can completely transform and grow your business. So some people that are way smarter than we are that work in home office, they took that and they kind of ran with it. And they come up with this Scentsy Power 30. And it's 30 minutes a day for 30 days, 10 minutes in 3 different areas, and different ideas on how to transform your business. So it's built on 6 levers of influence. And it's really, I kind of look at it as like 3 because it's personal, social, and structural. So personal motivation and personal ability is going to drive you through this program, because if you're not personally motivated to improve and get better, then there's nothing that any of us can do or say to help you. So personal motivation and personal ability. Then social motivation and social ability, and that's where our group comes in. That's where our team comes in, and we all just kind of have to become cheerleaders for each other and cheer each other on. Recognize when we see good things, see impressive things, see even little things that someone does. That social motivation really helps, and I see that in from little kids on up. I mean, people love to be recognized when they do something well. So that's the second portion of this. And then the third is structural. I don't know why I'm struggling with that word. Motivation and structural ability. So that's where some of the resources are going to come in that Scentsy has provided for us, and that we as leaders are going to provide for you as these 30 days go on. So I'm talking like rewards, recognition, easy to use tools. This is not something that we want to throw at you to make, another thing on your plate. My goal, and I'm going to be doing this as well, is to make this my daily habits easier and streamlined. So I don't have to think, what do I need to do today? What do I need to do here? It's there and laid out for you. So personal, social, and structural motivation is going to get us through this. Now, let me skip through these pages real quick. The 30 minutes is dedicated to 3 different areas in your business. Where is that picture? Where is it? Oh, okay, I'll show you this. This will be good. So in Orville's speech, he talked about if you spent 10 minutes, like I said before, 10 minutes in these 3 different areas, and 10 quality minutes. And sometimes we have to think about that. I can sit here on Facebook for 10 minutes and say that I'm connecting or say that I'm doing a training, but like 10 quality minutes in these areas to help build your business and build consistency. So the first one is in Scentsy Connect. Scentsy Connect is, if you don't have Scentsy Connect, or if you're not using Scentsy Connect, I highly, highly recommend it. Being able to sit down and connect with your customers literally at your fingertips is priceless. We used to have to go and print out emails, and it's come a long way. So 10 minutes in Scentsy Connect, whether you are thanking a customer for an order, whether you're doing the promotions that Scentsy has already laid out for us, like that's gold right there, and emailing them that way, doing follow-ups, looking for customers who haven't ordered in 3, 6, 9 months, and sending them just a little check-in. using Scentsy Connect to benefit you. And it really truly is. And I'm guilty myself of printing out a paper and going through and checking it off when literally it's a matter of click, 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 and I can send everything in less than 5 minutes. So that was the first thing. Spend 10 minutes per day in Scentsy Connect, doing something, connecting with your customers. And I will say this as a little plug. If you're building a team and you're getting 10 team members, Deb did kind of hint that there's going to be a some way, she didn't give us any time frame, so don't get too excited, where we can connect with our teammates on Scentsy Connect. And that is, especially if you have a big team, if you just have a few team members, that's going to be huge to be able to connect instantly with team members and remind them of, hey, this is coming up or this is coming up, or, even shout them out and recognize them. So that's coming. But 10 minutes in Scentsy Connect. All right. The next 10 minutes is 10 minutes in training. And the training is, I hate to say bottomless, but it's pretty much bottomless on Scentsy website on our PWS. And then if you watch everything on Scentsy, our workstation, YouTube has a ton of different trainings you can do. I try to make it a habit at least 2 or 3 times a week when I'm on the treadmill. Instead of watching Netflix, I'll throw on a YouTube training from somebody that I've heard of, or they've made huge strides in Scentsy, or they're doing the thing that I want to do. So find a training that is geared towards something that you're working toward. Okay, if you want to increase your club subscribers, find a training on Scentsy Club. If you want to learn how to sell more whiff boxes, there's a training on selling whiff boxes. Pretty much, if there's a topic that you are interested in improving or learning more about, there's going to be a training on Scentsy somewhere. So that's the second 10 minutes. So first is 10 minutes in Connect, then 10 minutes training. And I also, just for my, I guess my 2 cents, I consider training sometimes to be like self-development. Like I'll, like listening to an audiobook, or reading something that's beneficial to you. It doesn't always have to be Scentsy. Professional development books are great too. I just finished the Atomic Habits, and like my fitness, the person that I do my workouts with, she's the one who recommended it for us. But then all the while I'm listening, I'm like, this can be implemented in so many places in my Scentsy business, like so many places. So I consider those types of things trainings as well, if you are a reader or if you do like audiobooks. And then last 10 minutes, and this is going to wrap up our 30 minutes for the day, is invitations for people to try Scentsy. And when I first listened to that, I was like, invitations. I can't sit and invite. Like, what do you mean invite 10 people to do Scentsy? It doesn't have to be invite them to join. You could talk to somebody about the new Harvest Wax collection and talking to them about trying it. That would be considered an invitation. So talking to people about joining, about club, about buying, about hosting, any of those types of things would be considered invitations, because you're inviting them into the world of Scentsy. So if you're talking Scentsy to people, coworkers, family members, that's considered invitations, I would think. If you're, talking about the new wax, talking about the whiff box, talking about the $9 join special, the thing with, and I'm guilty of this too, like I have to get out of that comfort zone and not just post on Facebook and consider that my invitation. Like find those people that, maybe have liked that post, and then kind of message them separately and be like, hey, I saw you notice that we have a $9 join special. Would you like more information? You don't have to be spammy and salesy, but just talking about it and talking to people is inviting them in to join, not your team, but just join the Scentsy world, join the amazing things that we have to offer, whether it's scents, whether it's joining, whether it's clubbing, whatever it may be. So that is the basis of this, is just to work your business for 30 minutes per day, focusing on these 3 areas. Now there is a tracker, and it's going to post at 6:30. I have it set to post, and it's just a 30-day tracker, and it's got each of the three areas that we talked about using Scentsy Connect. I can't even remember, doing 10 minutes of training and then 10 minutes of inviting and talking Scentsy with people. This will be posted on the team page. I'll share it in the chat too. Now, where we come in as leaders is we are going to post at least one training per day. Okay, post it in the team page where if you're busy and you don't have time to go search, there will be a training posted on our team page. We are going to also, along with like you kind of taking the initiative to recognize yourself, like when you do something, say you're 1 day street, 2 day street, 3 day street, like shout yourself out. We're going to also do that as well. And let me share my screen real quick. We have, I never remember how to do this. I went in real quick and where's my share? Okay. Created these little, can y'all see that?
It says it's low. There it goes.
Huh?
I can see it now.
Okay. So we did these, I threw this together so fast, but these are just some like little Canva things where we can throw your name and picture in there to shout you out for like tonight, if whoever I have a post that's going to post at 6:30 for whoever's in to comment power, and we'll do a little Canva thing with your picture on it, share it in our team page, so that you can be proud that you're taking this extra step to be consistent in your business. And that's the biggest thing. I've been doing this will be 10 years in March when we come around to March. And like one of my biggest things is finding a system that I can be consistent in and stick to it. Like I do things consistently, but I'm kind of all over the place. So I'm hoping that this will help me know, okay, I'm sitting down, I'm doing 10 minutes and connect. And another thing about this that I like is it doesn't have to be sit down for 30 minutes straight. You can do 10 in the morning, 10 in the afternoon, 10 when you're laying in bed watching, instead of Netflix, you can watch a training. So I like how it's kind of flexible to our schedules. But anyway, these are the things that we're going to kind of do. So this will be like a kickoff one if you, whoever's in for it. And then like if we get a consistent, someone does theirs day one. I mean, day one is huge because that's like taking the first step. And then we have, let's see if I can pull this up. These little graphics that we're going to do when you hit like these milestones, like day 30 or day 7, day 30. I'm going to see if we can get like a 10 and 15 because I want to get back out of that. Okay, am I back? Yeah. I obviously want to see if we can do this for a full 30 days. And it may be something that our people are not, that our team's not into. They may be like, too much, or, not really digging this. We're not going to continue to spin our wheels and do it if nobody likes it. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So anyway, we're going to try it. This was set up by, like I said, like Deb at home office, and she's a rock star. It was her and a team of people, but she's an absolute rock star. She's here for us and wants to see all of us do the best we can and build our businesses. So let me see this. Oh, yeah, Michaela, yes. Same. It's falling through the cracks, like same. I mean, it's just like, and I sit here sometimes and I'm like, working in my office, and then an hour later I'm like, what did I actually do? Like, what did I actually get accomplished in that hour? So I'm hoping that this will kind of streamline it where I know this is what I'm doing and that's it. Like, not that that's it. Like, of course we can continue to work, but like, just I know that these 30 minutes are going to get done every day. Okay. All right, anybody have any questions? Am I forgetting anything?
For today, could this be our training, our 10-minute training?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then whenever we post it and engage, tell everybody to engage, the Spark sessions can also be training too. I have 2 or 3 this week for sure. For sure 2, I think, this week.
Yeah, Spark sessions. And Scentsy does the Tuesday training every Tuesday that you can register for. And even if you can't, because it's like at 11 o'clock, I think. And I mean, I have class. So, but like you can always you register for it, and then you can have them. They'll send you the recording. But like all the Tuesday trainings are there from years back. So,
So
uh,
that's what I do because generally whenever I register for a Spark session, naturally I get pulled away because something is on fire somewhere. And so I just wait for the recording. But if I register, I know I'm getting the recording, so I'm not pressed for time no matter what no matter what
yeah,
I'm doing. Because they
yeah.
they have them randomly throughout the day, and not everybody can do that.
I know I scheduled for one. Let me see. It was one of the courses. I think it's on a Saturday. I think it's like 10:45
Hmm.
that I scheduled for. But I didn't know they can send you recordings because like I was looking at the times and I was like, I didn't know how well that was gonna work.
I don't know about the Spark sessions. I don't think the Spark sessions are recorded,
They're not.
but
No,
no, just the Tuesday trainings
Oh, then
are
what do I get emails on?
I
probably the
don't know. I
Tuesday.
asked that in my last Spark session that they are not recorded, but I will say, I don't know if it's the Spark sessions or if it's or the Scentsy family, the big, huge Facebook page.
Mhm.
Something that we're going to be tuning into if you log in, which is probably Spark, because that's you have to actually log into that with your consultant ID. They're going to be giving prizes. And it's probably going to be maybe product credit or something, but it's worth getting that. It's like a double whammy. I mean, you get the training, learn, and then you could potentially win a prize as well.
Okay.
Those, I think those are the trainings.
I need to find that.
I'm trying to see how I can. Would y'all benefit from the tracker being like on your phone?
Yeah, I mean, I mostly have my iPad and my phone with me at all
Yeah,
times.
I was just thinking I can upload it. I think I can do like a Canva.
Y'all already know I'm type C, not organized, no type of way. So
I'm trying to get myself organized.
Well, I've been bringing my iPad everywhere, but it's been staying in my lunchbox. But step one is bringing it out of the house.
Um, okay, I'm gonna see if I think I can upload that tracker to
Hey,
Canva
Taylor.
and do it as like an image and upload that. All right, Margie and Michaela, did y'all notice anything? Like they have I think the biggest thing is we're gonna have to get people to buy into this, like to be able to, to get them to know that this is going on. And I mean, the only thing I know is just sharing, and creating that FOMO. Like, what are they doing? Scentsy Power 30. Why am I not part of this?
Okay.
Um,
If you
so
tune in, if you tune in for 20 days and you or not tune in, if you do your things for 20 days, let's give them 20 days. You put your name in a hat for an Amazon gift card.
okay,
But you actually have to you're gonna have I mean I can say that I did it.
well,
They're gonna have to prove it somehow.
yeah. See, okay, that's one of the things that was
yeah, because
questioned.
everybody can be like, "Hey,
Yeah,
here's my days."
that was one of the things that was brought up in the call. Um,
Just checking the door.
is that it's based on the honor system. So there's not like a tracker on the website. There
Because they
is
can nominate, like I can nominate you
right.
for like Cincy's actual thing.
Yeah, since he's giving away prizes, that's another thing, Carrie, I forgot to mention that there is a nomination thing, and I'll share the link.
Yeah, I was about to say, and
Maybe
then
like day 10 or something. I'll share the link that because you can nominate somebody that has been, killing it with it and doing well, and you see them doing their things. And then since he's giving away prizes randomly for that, but like the things that we do just with our team would be just based on, um, the honor system. But like, hopefully nobody would just make stuff up. I mean, people are people, but I feel like our people would probably be honest and
well,
say,
and I mean, like I'm checking my Sensi Connect. I'm checking it a lot throughout the day. I even have like my dashboard and stuff popped up at work.
yeah,
I pretty much stay on my Scentsy stuff pretty much throughout the whole day.
It
Um,
becomes like an obsession to check it.
it really does. Like Kevin's home, and I've been doing this all day. Like I feel like we've
Mm.
barely said a couple of words to each other all day today. And I've been stuck in here just trying because I mean it's really hard during the week to really kind of just focus on it. So I do try on my days off to like get ahead,
Yeah.
especially for the week.
Well, and
And
like I said,
I'm sorry.
no, go
I will
ahead.
say the good thing about Scentsy Connect is
It
it's
tells
kind
you,
of like Temu.
like it really tells you, like
Yeah, I mean, like it tells you it's got to be like every 2 hours. Hey, you have something to do. Hey, you have
yeah,
something to do. Hey, you have something to do. Like it's nothing that we have to. I mean, we can go in there and check it, but it's going to alert us at least 2 times a day. Hey, you have a follow up. You have this. You have that. People are waiting on you. So it's not like we can't forget it if we have the app and we have the notifications turned on.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
sometimes
there,
it's constantly hitting me with notifications, and I'm like, what now?
Let me
Like,
see.
it'll say like Cincy news article or something, and I'm like, didn't I just get one of those?
So on my thing, it tells me like right here how it in on the top it says total 7, but it won't let me do
mine
anything.
is too. Mine has like 198 or 18. It's those numbers are somewhere in there, but it won't close out. It won't clear it out.
Yeah, it won't. Only thing that's showing is the candles and the Toy Story. And I promoted both of them like in my emails and sent them.
Let me look at mine real quick and see.
Mhm.
Yeah, like my product marketing and promotions, it has 96. I can't get that to clear. I
I know
mean,
it says
I
7.
didn't send it to anybody because I emailed them a different way, or I I don't know, posted on Facebook or whatever, but and like it won't clear off of there.
So,
Like
did you
all of
look?
my tasks for like the new orders, delivered orders, like everything's showing 0. So, I mean, I've followed up with all of those.
Sis, did you click on the past due? That's what I want to get rid of, the past due. Like, I'm tired of looking at that because that some of it I'm like, there's no way I'm going back.
Let's see. Order follow up, past due. Oh, that's what it is.
That's where they are. Yeah.
In mine, it's like my past dues, they're all 0. So
Like,
like I'm trying to figure out. Let's see.
Okay, I'm gonna have to work on this document. I know that I can turn this Word thing into a PNG. Okay, let me go through here real quick, just see if I've forgotten anything. Um,
Reese's.
We'll decide, I guess, later because we had Carrie, this was before you joined. We used to have team like calls every Wednesday. Not really, they weren't like trainings. They were just work with us Wednesday, and we would hop on Wednesdays and work for about 45 minutes.
Okay.
Or I mean, work, do whatever, cook supper, it was just kind of a way for us to just kind of all hang out and chat. And it got to be where like it was me looking at Margie and Margie looking at McKaylee, it's kind of like, I mean, we can talk to each other whenever we want to. So it just it wasn't benefiting anyone. I didn't feel like, because I mean, we're going to work our business whether we're sitting on a Zoom call or not. So we kind of said we'd revisit that. And while we were in Minneapolis, we decided maybe we would do a monthly. And I put a poll in the chat or in the team that was like, so we're going to do monthly calls. But we could, I don't know, we can kind of see if we want to do maybe a little more often this month at least to kind of get this thing kicked off.
Yeah.
Maybe do them.
And do y'all do them kind of towards in the afternoon or?
They were at 8.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean it was enough for like 8 o'clock was it was 8 o'clock, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I had time to come home and work out and get supper done, and then
Yeah, like with me working in Leesville, I'm usually getting home probably about 6 o'clock. And that gives me time to do what I need to do. And I do wake up at 3:45 in the morning, but
oh no.
yeah, that's the only bad thing about it. But I'm usually up till 10, 11 o'clock anyways.
Okay, so I'm gonna that Facebook. Let me see how much time we have. We have like 4 minutes. Did that post on Facebook?
Let's see.
Goodness, I couldn't unmute myself. Yes, it did because I commented on it. I was like,
so let's go comment there. And then I will, after a few minutes, I'll share it into the chat. I do not mind at all the chat, like using the chat. I don't know. What do you guys think will be better, doing it through the chat or the team page or both? Or
I use both, so
I don't see we get any action under the team page.
I was gonna say the same thing. I feel like the chat is more widely used, I guess.
Yeah.
Gets the most action.
And I guess it also because it alerts us every time somebody puts something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
yeah, y'all got your first glimpse of us all being up at 2 a.m.
I crashed. I was just like,
usually
situated, and
Ariel and I have trouble staying awake. So Ariel will private message me, or I'll private message her and be like, "Are you awake?" No, I fell asleep. Okay, wake up.
I think I just
I set my alarm 1:55 and then I hit snooze for 10 minutes.
I was up, just wide awake.
And like when it went off again, it was like 2:05, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" But I was still in the queue, so it wasn't like just anything.
But yeah, I mean, I can honestly say, this is my first month, and I've actually enjoyed it. I've had fun.
It really is fun. I mean, it is fun, and you've put a lot into it, and that makes a big difference. When you kind of hit the ground running, and you see that success early, it really does make a difference.
It is. It's definitely been fun.
Let me stop this recording. I probably should have stopped it already.